What's good, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Yeah, definitely welcome back with Outfit Fabs and a few other clubs. Yeah, up in Northern California. I'm just thinking a lot of you out there like, who? We ain't nobody. So we just like riding them, building them, breaking them, fixing them, breaking them. What? Nah, we're gonna do it solid, okay? Well, things can happen, but you know, stuff happens. But overall, I'm gonna be explaining about the frame. Definitely shout out to, homies on the channel out there. And then some of you on the other channel thought maybe, that was just for that, but it's been this. So, a little hustle, no hate, show some love. But, yeah, so I'm going to be explaining things about the frame, a Ford frame, all right? So if you caught my shorts, I got a 1963 Galaxie 500, all right? So Galaxie 500. And I know some homies on the channel already, got some Galaxies maybe thinking about doing this. So I'm gonna go through a few things. And just to say this, whether you have an Impala, a Chevy, a Ford, Buick Riviera, a GM, an X frame, a G body, an H frame, it don't matter. I'm a car fanatic. It's about the car culture, the lowrider culture. That's what we about. So, if you about something else, that is what it is. But bear with me too. I'm tired. My allergies are kicking. They kicking. But we're gonna walk out here because I'm gonna walk out in the back here because my last video, the cars like had the body on it. The last short I did. And I'm gonna explain a few things about the frame, what I'm gonna be doing. Well, let's walk out in the back here. It's nice and hot. So anybody want a motor? Any homies want a motor? It's like a 400 modified. Be like, hell no. Nah. I mean, good for something, a truck, a boat. But it's only got 8,000 miles on it. It don't look like it, but it does. I know, the homie I got it from. So this is the body off. Now, if you like, if you gutter like me, or you don't have the fancy hoist and this and that, I'm gonna say how I do it, okay? And how I do it is put four jacks on one, two, three, four, all right? Four jacks on each corner of the body and jack it up, all right? And then you could put your sawhorses, whatever you got, build things, weld things up, put it on a new car. But I use some old school rims. I got some Kragers over there on the other side and some 5 slots on this side. And got it sitting nice. Got jacks and stands underneath it in the back and everything. So go back in the shop. Yeah, I'm getting allergies, man. Mine. All right. So, just explain a few things in this video. And I probably will have a short on it too. If you're new out there, show some love. Subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. But unlike Chevys, okay, and I've owned a lot of cars, this and that. Now, definitely, I want to say this too, the homies that I got this off of 20 plus years ago, getting too old for it, but you're never getting too old for it, all right? The homies that got that, one of them's gone now, rest in peace. This was an old school lowrider, so I'm not gonna walk back outside, but it had lake pipes on the back. Actually, I cut those off anyway. No deep dishes. I did juice at one point with leaf springs. We're gonna get rid of that. All right. What else? It was just an old school lowrider. Much respect to those homies. I got a good deal off back 20 some years ago, but been through a lot of cars. All right. So let's get into the frame. Now, on a Ford, not every Ford. I'm just going to say 60s Galaxies. That's all I'm going to say. All right. You notice the inner frame is inside the outer frame. Okay. Now, this does add reinforcement, but it's not going to be enough. So it's if you hop in the car out there, let's say that you hop in the car, you three-wheel in the car, you're putting so much stress on the frame. And I'll get to the body, the bushings, homies use polyurethane, this and that, or the stock bushings. I'll go through all that later on, most likely. If I forget, you know, remind me or ask questions, whichever. All right, so I'll be doing the upper A-arms, reinforcing lower. All this will be boxed in. And like I say, you notice it's inside the frame, but I'm still wrapping it. 3/16 wrap in the front. And down the rail, okay? In the back, we might go quarter. All right, actually, I'm probably gonna go quarter on the inside, wrapped on the outside with, we'll get back there in a second. But I wanna say this right here. This is a no-no, okay? Tubing is weak. So if you're doing a lowrider, think about doing one. And I'm gonna say this also. My videos are just on how I do it. Do this at your own risk. Even though I'm a nut, you know, do this at your own risk. This stuff could be dangerous, okay? So, you know, if you're on a weld, you know, I MIG everything, and this frame is gonna be done. Let me pull this rod up since I'm sitting next to it. Where's that at? See that 7018? Now, all you MIG welders, you know, you see that Lincoln over there? Plasmas, you know. If you don't know how to do none, you know, none of that, I wouldn't recommend, you know. This is just to tell you how I do it, okay? But 7018 rod all the way on an arc, on a frame, because the 7018 is what, like, homies use to build buildings, skyscrapers and stuff, for real. Look into it, all right? So this right here is a no-no. It's gonna be 1/4" box and probably plated also. A lot of different, you know, different vehicles got, you know, wider ones, different placements. I'm also probably gonna guss it, not add too much weight to the front, but yeah, definitely this is a no-no for the tubing. Now I wanna get over here. That's another thing, homies, back in the day, I didn't realize it, but this is all undercoating and they just went overboard. I mean, just like the backing plates and everything. But I've been cleaning the frame up, and I won't have videos like constantly, but you know, when I can. I got a lot going on, so it is what it is. But if you notice, you know, it's the frame inside the outer frame. Now right here, you know, this is not none of mine, okay? I don't know who did this. If this is factory, they just had a moment. But bubblegum gobble weld right there. And then we got a hole right here. And you see that the frame is not welded all the way. Okay? So I'm probably not gonna do a video on that. I'm just saying it right now. I'm gonna be welding the whole frame. Now there's two things I could do to add reinforcements, but the problem is gonna add more weight on wrapping it. So I can plate it right here. So this frame's 3/16. I can plate it, but we're talking a lot. So like I said earlier, we ride. I'm not worried about showroom top and bottom. So what I'll probably do is tack 3/16 and clamp it down. And between all the weld, I'll weld this out here, plate it inside. Now, we got a lot of reinforcement, all right? Another thing, I mean, I kind of started the mounts, but they're gonna be reinforced on the side. And another thing I wanna say is an Impala versus, let's say, a Ford in the 60s. An Impala's got a Ford's got 18 mounts. Impala's got 10. Now, I don't know about convertibles and stuff, but as far as the coupes, a Ford's got a lot more body mounts. Now, some of you out there might think, well, that's more reinforcement. No. Not when you're hopping and three-wheeling. Yeah. So, another thing, you see the tubing back here? Coming out. That's going to be boxed, all right? Then I'm going to have my bridge in here, all right? With my cups and everything. I'll be doing that later after I do the frame. But it'll be an 8-inch bridge, probably a 1/2 inch thick, and reinforced on the top, not plain. Now, some of you out there might be like, oh man, you're doing a back bumper, meaning, you know, just big, 10, 12 batteries. No. Might have 3 pumps, 7 to 8 batteries. 18 inches in the back, Okay, I might go telescopic later, but not much. Okay, 18 inches is still high as far as the three wheel when you set it up right. All right, it's a nice three wheel. You know, definitely shot the homies, you know, do the 30s and this and that, you know, sitting, tipping, stupid, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna pretty much end this video off. You know, thanks for you guys listening, you know, watching. I'm trying to think of anything else, you know, for you homies out there with Fords. You know, one thing you ain't got to worry about is the rear end. Got that big dog 9-inch, you know what I'm saying? That my bad. That big boy 9-inch, you know what I'm saying? So this will be reinforced bottom. I'll probably do a box and over the top for the trailing, the ears. I'm gonna plate the U channel clean over the top to the spindles. You guys probably see a lot of this. All right. Yeah. I'm trying to think of anything else. I'm gonna get rid of the leaf springs. Like I said before, you know, it's juiced a little bit, but I'm gonna get rid of that, and we'll deal with that later. But I'm trying to think of just anything else I could add to this video. I think I'm just gonna leave it at that until the next one, or till the next short. Now we'll pop a short on this video. And yeah, definitely, you know, all the homies out there doing your thing, whether you're riding, you know, building and riding, or riding, hitting shows, hitting boulevards, all that, you know, strips, the sideshows, you know, definitely shout out. And I'm out of here. Peace.